Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. We're on time again. I've been struggling with some efficiency problems recently. The municipal water well is not that far from here. It's actually like about 3 blocks away, and I've noticed that they're doing a whole bunch of work, and my efficiency has really suffered. Reports online pretty much indicates that they kind of dropped the well even a little deeper. So I think the pH is really messing me up. I used to be about 80, 85-ish my efficiency, and I've been really like low 60s, 62. So I went out and bought a new pH meter and tested the water, and we came in at 7.9. And using the Brew Water calculator, it looks like I have to do a whole bunch of acidification, so I'm pretty alkalinic. I didn't know exactly what I was doing, so yeah, you'll see. We're brewing not Moonman today. It's Josh Secor's recipe. I modified it a little bit. So we came in at 5.5 pounds of Maris Otter, 3.5 pounds of Golden Promise, 1 pound of Crystal 20, and it's 152 degree, 60-minute mash. Pretty standard. pH though, I tried to treat the water a little bit ahead of time. My mash came in at 6.05, so still high. I was a little gun shy with the acid, and then when I did with the sparge, I was shooting for 6. I came with 5.75. Whoops. And here comes the hop load. So it's a 90-minute boil, which I always do. I did a ½ ounce of Centennial for first wort hop. At 5 minutes to go, I added a ½ ounce of Cascade and Citra. And you may recall that I might have said that I'm also going to try to use my hop back for the first time. I've only used it as a rando ever, just to do, make my IPAs a little more IPA-y. So we'll see how that works. It might be a spectacular disaster. Well, turns out I lied. I thought I had whole leaf, and I didn't. It ended up being pellet, so I changed it to just a regular hop stand. So back to the hop load. And then at the end, I cooled the wort to about 155 degrees Fahrenheit and did a hop stand for 30 minutes. There we added 1 ounce Cascade, ½ ounce of Centennial, 1.5 ounces of Citra, and I added 1 ounce of Amarillo since I was low in the Centennial I was originally going to add for, and this was a little older Amarillo. So I just upped it a little bit to compensate. Well, it was a pretty good day. It was great out there. Neighbors stopped by, met a whole bunch of people that moved into our neighborhood. Our subdivision, it's going to be complete here, so that was pretty exciting. And just ran into some counterflow problems. I got to basically pull everything out and redo all my tubing and stuff. It's about that time, anyways. So here's the sample. We were shooting for about 1056. 1057 for our original gravity, and we came in here at a 152. So it turned out that my efficiency has really improved. I improved tremendously from about 62 to about 72, but I have a little bit of ways to go. But hey, at least I'm learning something, and this was cool. So I'm going to be a little more aggressive and use the Brew Water calculation spreadsheets to get my pH a little more under control. What a couple of days this has really transformed this hef. The head's down a little bit. I should have just poured it right away before I turned the camera on. But I'm getting better lacing. The carb is significantly higher to the point where I like it, which is very, very carbonated. So, we're going to submit this to the National Homebrewer Competition. Like I said last week, I'm really not expecting to score extremely well or advance. But, it's a little bit of feedback. Who knows, maybe a surprise. But it's looking really nice. Tastes good. Whatever. Will say that when I was in Germany, I've always noticed a slight kind of like best way to say it is like a reminiscent of salt. Not like salty, but there's a something there. I don't get that in this, but still pretty good. Well, that's it for the week, guys. I'm back on track. Everything's looking good. Next week, I don't plan to brew, but who knows? Maybe I will. What I plan to do is disassemble my brewery and get everything cleaned up. It's time for its annual spring maintenance. I got carboys and stuff that are sitting on shelves. Everything's a little disorganized. There's like just the winter crap all over the place. So we're gonna tear everything down, give it a good clean. Well, I'll see you guys next week. So, like always, Yon'do.